Hey, what's going on, internet? Um, Mostly here to talk about something I learned about an hour ago about. Um, about an hour ago, I had, I guess I'll just break it down like this. Uh, I watched the video on MatPat, basically announcing him leaving. Um, so I just came to talk about that, I guess. Just, while I have the motivation to do so. Um, how I found out, I guess that's one way to start. I found out how this was going down. Well, I was just scrolling through my Discord, just looking at whatever. Then I saw the video that said, with its title, "Goodbye, Internet." And I was like, this is a troll video, right? Looked at the name of the channel that the video was a part of. I was like, okay, so it is game theory. Oh, this must be an older video, right? So I went. I don't know why I didn't just click the video, but I went to YouTube, went to the game theory channel, and there it was, the latest video. That was already a gut punch. You know, so in my mind I was like, okay, maybe it's clickbait, right? I mean, this would be weird thing to clickbait for, but maybe. Oh, then it did. Like, just first 10 seconds of the video. No, it's not clickbait. Um, and I'm just talking about how it genuinely hurts right now. And to make this video to show my appreciation for um, MatPat game theory and all that it has meant to me throughout the years. I guess the first thing is to start off by saying, um, even if you're never gonna see this, thank you, MatPat, for so many years of my life, for basically making my childhood in its entirety, which you basically did. MatPat was a big part of my childhood. Whenever I was young, I was always like considered one of the smarter kids. Then again, with that wasn't really that big of an achievement when you're a kid. But I took it and I ran with it, right? Um, I guess, but then I didn't really have anything motivating my curiosity, right? I just took what I knew and ran with it, and that will only take you so far. Um, around middle school, I, I was with my friends, and they were all talking about this amazing new game, Five Nights at Freddy's. I was like, seems cool, seems legit. My friends were playing it. I played it a little bit on one of my friends' phones, and it was pretty cool. I was like, wow. And then my friend was like, yo, there's a dude who's making like theory videos on this, and I watched it. I think at this point, the third FNAF game was already out, um, and we were only just playing the first game. But I remember I watched it, and I was watching him break it all down, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And from that point forward, my curiosity for everything was truly fostered. I eventually just became the type of person that questioned everything. You know, not in any sort of malice way like people would do now, but I would like question, especially, I'm not a religious person now, but whenever I was and younger, I would ask those questions like, well, why this? Why that? How did this happen? Why did whoever do this? Or, you know? I was that kind of kid. And from then on, and even to now, I ask. I try to ask a lot of questions to answers I don't have. I seek out answers. And to go back to the main point of the video, MatPat did all that for me, and I never stopped watching him. You know, he had always been a big part of why I want to learn, because there is so much to learn. And watching, the video, it hurt. I remember it was always a dream of mine to either make a game or a show or an ARG or something and have it be recognized by MatPat. That was always my dream. Like, it seems like a weird dream, but that was genuinely my dream, to make something big enough and mysterious enough to be acknowledged by MatPat, even if it's just one video or just mentioned offhandedly, right? That had always been a dream of mine. Now, I don't know. A lot of my motivation has been sapped. It has been drained. I managed to get enough to make this video, I guess, whenever I heard about the topic, to try and, to show my appreciation, I guess. It's a weird way of doing it, I guess, but, MatPat was and is my childhood. He is the reason how I am today. He's been so much to my life, personally. Always having me, just ask those questions. And, even when everything's going south, I could always just open up a video and talk about it. If one of my friends had a question of, hey, how the heck does this work? I always just went to a prior MatPat video. Granted, he has had some good theories, had some bad theories. Some right, some wrong, a lot wrong. But I guess that's just the fun part of it all, And to not make this as personal, quit biting me. Quit it. I acknowledge all that MatPat has done. He's done a lot of good. More than most people do. Especially those that get as big as he does. And, you gotta praise him for that, I guess. He's meant a lot to me. He's meant a lot to a lot of other people. So to hear him, leaving, it hurt. It genuinely hurt. That's why it took me a while to gather the courage to even make this video. And then come up with making it. Because I was just hurt for about a good hour. I guess all that just to say, thank you, MatPat. Thank you, community. And I guess whatever pushes my motivation next. We'll see where this goes, I guess. And that's really about it on that. Hit like, subscribe for more content. Comment what content you want me to make, but also know that I got little to nothing right now. Not a lot to make stuff on. I could do some stuff with slideshows. From the people who play my D&D games, there's something I have thought of. Just making individual videos that y'all could try to reference for the new lore, the lore that I have for my D&D world. Other than that, whatever y'all think I could make good and I will look at your comments. There probably will only be like 3, so it wouldn't be that much effort to exert. But that's really all I have to say on that right now. Wherever the road leads me next, I guess let's go. Whatever happens will happen. That's all I gotta say. Thank you all for watching. See ya.